Test, test. You available soon. morning. Good morning. I guess we got no deck today. And I'm running a little late myself. I woke up. I didn't get much sleep last night. Uh-oh. Where the heck? Let's see. Where the hell did this go? Looking for Meta. Here it is. Okay. I thought we lost Meta. I was looking at the charts from Friday. From Wednesday. And if you remember, I left that 250 end of week or end of day, I said. And there it was. I guess it was after hours. I don't even know when it hit, but you could see I left it there from last week. And that's another hit for me. It did it. Okay, I'm just fixing my top AMD now. Here we go. AMD went up also, I can see. And I'll straighten out the numbers. And you'll get to see them. Hold on. 63. Okay. It's AMD. And last one is Apple. I'm doing my top. There we go. I have to open up two computers every morning when I open up. For some reason, my stream wasn't opening up right. I wasn't even in the picture, and it kept putting me there. So that means it's an old one. So I had to reach out to YouTube and try to get another. What do you call it? You can see the markets. Let's see, about the same we were. They're up a little bit from where we were last we51.68. Let's see. So we got 551.68. We're gonna put here. We got 551.10. We're gonna put 551.25. Probably see a pullback at opening. We'll see. 551.20 and 60 would be 80. What I got here? 550. Almost there. 550. Let's leave the 552 for right now. Change that. 152. 75. That's perfect. Okay. And then here on NVIDIA, we've got VWAP, let's say 128. So we're looking for 128 on NVIDIA. 28, and that'll bring this to 127. Looks like we're headed there now. 27. I'll bring this up a little bit. There you go. Okay. You do it. And I'm going to get rid of this line, but I wanted to show you, where did we hit this anyway? That's what I want to know. Back when? So this was on, I guess it could have been on Thursday because the markets were closed on Friday. So it did hit Friday, 4 o'clock in the morning, right there. So you can see that was a big hit right there. Boom, right there. Big hit. All right. I said it would hit, and it did. That's all that really matters. And it would have been good. Look at that, 253. So you can see, I think that the next mark for us here, we're going to take this now, and we're going to change it and just make it 255. And we're going to say by the end of Monday, Tuesday, 255. Whose room is that beeping? I hate that. Not my room, because you guys never talk in my room. Let's see, it's turning on. At 8K, I thought maybe he was coming in, but I see he's showing his car. Okay, 255, and bam, there's your 255. Will be the ultimate target. Not necessarily for today, but it will be the ultimate target. I don't know what kind of markets we're going to see today. Let's see, it's 251. Let's make that 60. 60, 50, 40, 35. Here, 240. Do this a little differently. Looks like Tesla's coming down a little. 249.50. 49.50, and that brings our top to 250.75. Sometimes you can't really find the top, go from the bottom and work your way back up, $1.25. And there is your channel right now. Okay, here we go. And the bell's about to ring in 2 minutes, and I'm not up yet. I'm still groggy and sleeping. But I got my coffee. All right. I don't know if there's gonna be a lot of people here today, period. Let's see. People in the future. Wow, they're in the future room. Oh, everybody is. They're in the future. Mike. Okay. There you go. All right. Let me just do a little flash on the page so we can bring it back. I wonder if AK even is aware of the problem and how much of a delay he's got. All right, we got 1 minute for the market to open. I'm not going to do anything spectacular. Like no bells, no whistles. Let's see. Let's see. Can hear the market. This is good. Let's see if I can do it in time. Stop photos. Bells. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are ready. 10 seconds and the market will open and we'll see which way it's going to go today. The market is open. And you hear the bell and we're off. All right. Slight, be careful. I think we're going to get a pullback. So we might have a slight up on the SPY and then back. I did put the contracts out a few minutes out, a little after. I think they should be about the same. I see this pull down here. This worries me. This means somebody was testing the market. They did a bunch of shares down and quick up. And I think eventually that's what we're going to see. Somebody tested it for a reason. A couple of tests. Look at that. There were a couple of down, 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 down. I think we're coming back. Right now it's going up. But get ready to do a really good put. I don't even have one ready. It's not even open. I can't watch you guys at the same time. Let me open this other computer. There we go. Let's take a look, and then I can change this out. See if I even have. Hold on 1 second. My products. Why? There's my meta. I'll have to fix these after. I can't do this right now. Yeah, let's put the SPY. Come on, SPY. Come on. It's been done already. Auto. Unbelievable. Come on. Should have brought it in. I'll have to play with that after. I don't like the fact that it didn't go in. The number here should be 500. It won't go back. It won't go in. There we go. Okay. Knew something was wrong. There's your SPY. Everything went up. Look at that. See what I told you? I was going to go get that Tesla put. I told you Tesla's going to go up and it's going to come straight down. It was going to be a great put. And it was. And I missed it. I didn't get. I went to fix the SPY. I hate that. Yeah, I woke up late this morning. It's my own fault. Let's see. And what do I have in here? It's too late now. I don't even know which one is Tesla. This is NVIDIA. All right, I'm looking at my contracts. And I don't even know if I can trade. It looks like trading power, but a couple of them aren't lit up. I don't know why. I won't know till I try. Let's see. Let's go to, let's see, number 7. Here we go. So 7 is the Tesla put, and it's for today, 7.5. And that means this one here would be 7.7 would be 6. Okay. So I've got the contracts ready for Tesla this time. Whether they'll take or not, that's another thing. I don't know if my money's cleared from the beginning of the week. It should be. I don't believe this. What did I tell you was going to happen? Take a look at this. Look at that. Unbelievable. I called that. It went all the ways up, and I said it was going to come all the ways down. Things to. I hope you'll learn something from that for next time. The fact that when you see something like this, you know someone's testing the market, they'll push it up and then bring it right back down. And that's exactly what happened. It's exactly what I said would happen. And here we go. Now we want to see how low. All right. We got 246. Let's see if we're going to hold this 240. Nope. Nope. We're still not holding. Let's go. Let's put 245. Can't believe I called this. I could have made some serious change here. 245. So be careful because you don't know when it's coming back up, and it's coming back hard. I'm going to leave it up there like that. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable. Let's see. That's a 250. Don't know. You just can't trust it. You don't know what it's going to do. There it goes. There it goes. It could drop really quick too. 245.70. They go up really quick. Wow. His contract went from just now $2. What was it? $2.20 to $3. Turn that off. What's going on? Oh, because he's a moderator. I hear the moderators. I'll turn his volume off too. It's off. Okay. I cannot believe I missed that. A little bit of pullback. A little bit of pullback. I think we'll see Tesla come back again. So, oh shoot. Can't believe I missed it. 283. Just I want to be weary of the see the drop. Look at this, another 50, 60 cents. Look at this. Come on. Anybody else? Anybody else thinking about doing a call on Tesla? Think Tesla's going to come back? What was the news at 22? Right there. It says joining to South Korea for premium EV view. They reported to unveil a premium electric vehicle. That doesn't help them at all. In Hyundai Motors. Uh-oh. That's not good for Tesla. Man, I called that first shot of the day. I told you it was going to go up, and then it was going to come all the way down, and it did. It went further than I thought. Look at this. That was a test. That was a test at about 9 o'clock. Somebody tested the market. That's what those lines are. I never heard anybody else say that, but I've been studying this for years, and I know I'm spot on. Spot on this shit. I just missed the play. I wasn't ready. I woke up late, and I don't even know if it's going to go in. Look at that, fell all the way back down to where it just was before, $2. The question is, will it go back up or will it drop even further? It's still dropping big time. Dropping. Wow. There we got 240. 243. 85. 43.85. I want to leave this with, well, that's right now. We're about here. 13, 247, even lower than that. 247. Let's go to 246. And 50 cents. See what brings us. Wow, I cannot believe I missed that drop. Wow, this contract just went. Another one. Wow. It went from $3 on the call down to 150. And the other one went from 94 cents up to 460 on the put. How much further can Tesla drop? It can drop quite a bit. Let me take this now. This is the put. Let's take this one and bring it to 240 on the contract. What is it? That's only $1.80. Okay, I'm looking at a 240 put contract and a 250 call. Okay. Ooh. Bottom of this contract. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I haven't bought anything yet. I'm seriously looking for an excuse to get involved on Tesla. And all the moves, all the earmuffs, money. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know now. Let me just check quick. I want to go check on top the Tesla contracts. That's not in here. Shit. Okay, today's date. There is a 242.50. 242.50. What am I on? 240. 242.50 is 37. Let's stay a little further out. 90. Coming back down. 8. 42.50. I missed it again. Anybody jump in that one? On that put for Tesla? Can anybody hear me right now? Because I feel like I'm talking to myself. Can anybody hear me? It looks like I got volume, so otherwise I could just do my own thing. Oh, are we going to drop even further on Tesla? Look at this. I feel like I'm being tested here. Thank you, AR. Thank you, Tyson. Okay. Anybody in anything yet? I don't want to get faked out here. I want to make you think that you're going to do a call right now on Tesla. This is what it's been doing, going up, down, and then you go in that call and it goes down. Which way? Which way? And look what happened. It's just what I just said. It's fake out. You're on a spy call. Okay. Spy call. Looks good too right now. Spy. Well, I know the SPX went from 777 to over 10 on the contract. So you're doing good. How much longer can it go? 55. Let's see. 45. Do a 55-45 contract is 770. There you go. I'm gonna change my contracts to on the SPX 55-45 on a call, and I'll leave the 55-35 on a put. It's a $6-7 range for SPX. Spy is a lot cheaper, I'm sure. If you look at the products, that's SPX. But let's go to the Spy real quick, and I'll get out of it. So you can see a 552 is only 80-90 cents, and the call's about 80 cents right here. I don't know which one he's in. He's probably at a 550 at this moment, and it's probably because you've been in it a while. All right, I think it's gonna come back down. I would have been out right now already. Tyson, you did pull out, right? Okay, what do we got here? See, I think we're going to see a low of 242, 242, 20, 30 to 50, 242.50 on Tesla. What do we got now? 243 is kind of a 43.15 is support, and see it's dropping. I'm telling you. Let's see. Let me get in. Wow. Oh shit, I'm losing. Good, not good. Put me in. Too expensive. 192. I got killed. Shit. Shake me out. I still think it's going to drop. Come on. Come on, come on. I got to get out of this thing. I may take a small loss here. Oh, God. That's not good. That's not good. Killing me. Patience. You got to have patience. Come on. One more shot. Go. Oh, come on. Boy, the way this contract's killing me. Like, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I hit it too. All right. Let's see. Oh, and it just went up. Where'd it go? I lost 2 cents. I don't believe it. I lost 3 cents. I lost $15, and it jumped right after. Unbelievable. There it is, 209. Oh, I hit it just the wrong second. I waited and I waited. That was unbelievable. I had the patience, and there it is. I called it. I said it was going to drop. I should have held longer. I lost $15. I was down like 300-400. Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. This thing, it's at 202 now. I was right. Ah, all right. No big deal. I'd rather lose $15 than lose 1,500. At least I know my thing's working. There we go. Okay. Unbelievable. It's coming back down again. I'm going up, I mean, 125. So let's leave it at 75 right here. 125, 75. Bring that up. 13 exponential right around there. It's 125. 120. Let's leave it at 127 for right now. I think this is a little higher. What do we got here? 125. We're going to leave this at 126. NVIDIA. Anybody who's watching NVIDIA, we'll leave that at 126. I can't believe I called that. And look, it went back. See, it went back up again. But I think eventually we're going to go down lower. We're going to see Tesla down here. But that was amazing. I got in. It got me at the wrong. I bought in at like 180, and it shot me in at 192. I hate Schwab. They suck. They really do. I got to change out to something like Interactive Brokers for buying and just keep the charts for. It's going to be a little bit more work for me. But let's say I lost $15. I lost $15. That's it. And I called it, and it went to 209. Unbelievable. It went down to two. Let's see, what does it say here? It went up to on the contract 220. So at 220, I would have made 20, about even 25 cents. I would have made 500. What's that? $125. Look at this thing. Look the other way now. That's okay. I'll wait for the right contract, and then I'll pop back in. I'll get my money back. It wasn't a bad trade. I don't think that I did the wrong thing. It's just the minute I went in, it went the other way. It's like they were waiting for me. They're not, but that's the way it always seems that way. Every time I just buy in, it just goes the other way, right? All right, what do we got going here? Let me check my tops for a second. Give me a second here. Wow, this moved a lot. Come on. Here we go. I got, wow. Meta went all the ways up to 522 and change for 25. 522.25, and then we got the support at 521, 520. Let's go 520.75. There we go. I'm just gonna leave it 70. 70. There we go. 522.70. Same thing. We had a rush on AMD. Went up to about 166. Well, it went up to 166.87, but we're back to now about, I want to say 166.90. Just leave it there for now. 166.90, and we'll bring the bottom to 165.90. Keep the dollar in there. Keep it good. And then we got, come on, Apple. Apple went all the ways up to, let's put that now at 223. Let's see, I'm going to put it where it was, about 65. It went to 66. And then what I can do is I'll bring the support, and then I'll fix the bottom. I'll show you 222. Same thing, 222.65 keeps the dollar there. And now that I fix my top, I just have to position them on the bottom, and they're fine. Boom. Hold on. Missing out on my trade. I can't believe it. At least I know I can trade now. I wasn't able to trade. My money wasn't cleared. And now I'm kind of thinking maybe my money was cleared on Wednesday. I didn't think it was. I would have. Tesla was such a great bet on Tuesday. Okay, let me just go in here real quick. Let's see if this will work. Okay, should be right in there. Yeah. Okay. So this is, that's your Meta. The next one is AMD. Bring it up a little bit. Bring it over. Okay. Open up one more. There you go. So this came up a little bit. Figure VWAP is now right under the VWAP at about 167. Let's just put 10 in there. 167.10. Really 160, 167. But just right now, I'm going to leave that alone. And then here, let's see if I can get it in the circle. Over. There we go. Okay, that one's in now. And that one's in. Okay. We have to read in there. In here. Gotta set these up every day. And you're working on two different computers, and I'm not like Jay. Jay only does like one, maybe a second stock. I'm doing three in the bottom, three on the top, and then the big, whatever you want to look in here if there's something happening. So if I go into I haven't even looked at my watch list. Let's bring that back down to here. Let's see what I've got going here. We still got Costco, and I see. All right, let's see. We got QL. Let's get rid of this crispy CNSP. That's done. And let's put in OLGN. See if that pops up. And then we got ZAP, ZAPE. The first one is a penny stock. MDWD. What do we got? MDWD. Okay, what else? MDWD. That's good. XHG. Keep an eye on. XHG. And COS, of course, is in there. It's on the list. What we got here? Let me get this off of my thing. Let me just refresh this page. Here we go. ETHD. 3.7 thousand. Not enough traffic. Okay, that's it on that. The next thing I'll do is I'm going to do a real quick scan and see if anything pops up in my scanner. That's a morning scanner. Let me get a daytime scanner in here. And let's see, daytime scanner up to, let's say, up to $225. There we go. From 70 cents up to 225. And let's change that to 45,000. All right, 5 minutes. See what we come up with. Change. Bingo. So you got CYN. CYN didn't move much. 450 to 520. Zap did show up on the list. I think I put that in there. I didn't. Zap. Let's put that one in here. ZAPP. That should go right to the top of the list. I'm looking at my scanner. 1390 is KOSS. MTWD showed up on the scanner. So did XHG. I already got that. You see, and what some of you may be thinking about, what's the scanner? If you have, I don't want to keep it open too long. Yeah. If you have Thinkorswim, you have a scanner. That's my setup. This is what I put in for the numbers. That's your, I can rescan it. And it also shows me hard to borrow, easy to borrow, like here, Macy's. You can actually short it. Those are shortable stocks. You can build a list just from coming in here every day, getting all the ETBs, and then build a list. But here, if you come in, you look at the open price and the high. This is worthless. See this one here went 70 cents, and it came all the way back down. 1390, it came back a little bit, but it could run again. So this one here, KOSS. This one here, another one, MDWD. I got them off a different list. Now I'm getting them off the scanner. But I'm just showing you can build your scanner. I used to give out, and I still do, maybe in my alert section, the setups for the scanners. So there you go there. Wow, I would have been killed on that, let's say. But let's bring that up to 245 now. That was the original contract, at $2 and change. And this one here is a 2 something also. I'm on a 250 Tesla and a 245 put. It's perfect. Let me just refresh the page real quick, so it just catches up a little faster. I hope I don't lose anything, but I don't think I will. It'll just speed it up a little bit. You can always go back. This computer, I don't know why this is still so behind. Still showing. Let's see. Refresh that one. Okay, it's fine. All right. Anybody have any questions? I'm out on the SPY. I seen the video dropping, so I locked in my gains. Good. How many contracts did you have on that SPY? And do me one favor, Tyson, when we type things in here, don't type them like this, not this. All right. This way, people look at it. They can click on mine, but they can't click on yours. So always try to get in that habit of always using proper format. All right, you can see right now how the SPY is going back up, and so is everything else. Let me see, where am I? Okay, and you can see here we're going to go for that high again. Look at that, 249. Where are we at now? Let's go 35 here for resistance, 249.35. And that's going to bring us now to a new channel, 242. It was 243. It was 240. What was this? 248. 249. So this becomes 248 now. 248. And just leave it at 248. It's a little bit. Right? I think we're a little lower. Right there. 247.80. Yeah, I messed up there. 247.85. 248 is 249 something. 48. $1.25. So it would be, if we got 247.85, 95, 210, 247, 249.10 right here should be 10. It might be a little higher, and the other one might be a little lower. That's where we are. Let's see now, coming back down again. Yes, it's all over the place. That contract was moving fast too. I bought in 180, and it hit me in at 192. There's no reason for that. If I'm looking at it and I'm hitting limit orders when I see it, So if I hit it when it says that number, there are so many orders going through. What happens, because Tesla has probably more volume than most stocks out there, okay? except the SPY. SPY is really moving. But there was so many contracts being bought at that time that what happens is when you go in, you go to this list, so it doesn't buy you in at that price. The price gets moved up if a lot of people were buying calls, or if they were buying puts, it's going down. It went down even further because I did bought a put, but went the other way immediately. Let's see, what do I got here? 224. 224. I'm looking at the top on Apple. Apple's moving. Let's go 45. 224.45. I'll bring the bottom up to 223. 223. Actually, the top's going to be higher. We're going to bring the bottom to 65. And we're going to bring the top to, it's got to be 55. Apple, we're going to have resistance at 224.55. That looks good. I'm watching 6 stocks. So, how many are you watching? How many stocks you guys watching? Tell me, give me an idea. Put it on the board. How many stocks? How many people are watching multiple stocks? I'm watching 6 major stocks. And then, of course, I'm watching my watch list, which I have to bring up to see it. But you see the ZAP, the cost. So if I bring up my big chart here and I bring up the watch list, then what I'm able to do, let's bring that in here. It should come in. But what I can do then is bring my watch list and I can look at each one. This CNSP, I took it off my list. You know what? I'm going to bring it back in here. It was still on the, I don't know how it got in there. Yeah. CNSP, it's starting to pull up a little. But if I go to the top stocks, there is, good morning, engineer. COS, that's ZAP. And then you got COS. And I can go down my thing because I'm color coded and I can look at each one. Okay. And I can look at each stock and see what they're doing and which one I want to trade. Right now, of course, we're looking at ZAP and KOSS. Let's go back to our major 3. I did one trade today. I lost $15 on Tesla. And good thing I got out because I would have got annihilated because I waited too long by the time I set it up today. I had it in there because I have a color code in here. See, if I drop this color code down, all these, see, this here is SPX contracts. This here is Tesla. So if I hit this button right now, it'll put me in here. If I hit this one, let's see, what are we doing? A call? We're going long or short? We're going short. So if I hit this number 7, there's a Tesla put. I'm automatically in a contract right now. Not in the contract, but there's the contract. All right. And I can actually now trade this. If I hit this, it automatically, you see, if I hit this trade button, it'll show you I'm already automatically set up for 5. That's good because it wouldn't go in there. It says 5 contracts. So I can buy 5 contracts right now by hitting this. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take this out for right now and unlink it. I want to unlink it and then put Tesla back. TSLA. So I'm color coded for all those contracts right now. And I always keep this trade closed. Now, when I'm doing stock, you'll see it's 500. 500 shares or 5 contracts. So either way, I'm doing 500 shares. Let's push that up a little bit. And remember, there's our new strong June report. Locking in more profit here. Okay, good, great. Excellent. I love to see you guys making money. There's nothing better. What happened? Your boy's not there today, huh? Where the heck is boy, he's been busy. Not working here. Jay's not here. I don't know where he is. I got up late. I got up at 8:30 this morning. I didn't get much sleep. 3.5 hours sleep last night. Maybe 4 hours. The watchman picked up a half hour. I just couldn't sleep. A lot on my mind. I kept thinking about you guys. I dream about some of you. All right, what do we got here? This is 250.01. 250. So that brings it to 248.75. 240. Look at that. They were even lower. I got 247. 40. It should be 248. 247. Let's put it at 248. And that brings this to 249.25. So this has come down. 249.25. 249 and 25 cents. It's going to be right in the middle of one of those stems. And let's open this up. There's $1.25 now. He was awake most of the night too. Just couldn't go. Yeah, me too. I went to sleep at 2 in the morning, but I was restless and I feed the cat. I woke up at 10 after 7 to feed the cat. It was actually 7 after 4. All right, here we go. It's coming back down. I'm looking at the contracts. Let me go check the contracts one more time. I haven't put them in a while, and I need to do it now. Remember, today is Friday. We can stay in today's contracts till at least 1:30. After that, I would be looking at Monday's contracts. And then for other contracts that are on the Fridays only, then I would be on next Friday. All right? So, we're still good. Deco is, look at what's going up here. Wow. And Meta, look at Meta. Hold on. Holy shit. Look at Meta. Woof. This thing's jumping through the roof. Meta, look at this. Let's say 526 is, that's perfect. 526. And this one here, we're going to 170. Look what's going on here. I'll do the bottoms after, but I got for right now 170. And this one here, we already come back down on this one, but let's just make it 225. So 1, 2, 3. All right, 225 is going to be our target there, or resistance at this point, and target. All right, let's take them back to here. And let me finish my contracts. Meta right now is 5. Wow, that went up big time. So it was 515 this morning. It's gone up. You're on a 530 contract now. You could use a 527.50, but I would use a 530. And then you got a 525 on the put. Okay, that's on today's contract. AMD, you now have a 170. That one I'm going to use the 172.50. Okay, 172.50 contract. And then on there, we're going to say 167.50. 167.50. I'm going to use it on this one. Okay, that's Friday's contract. Today's. Apple, we now have we're going to leave the 225 and the 220. Tesla, we've got 255. That's come down. So let's make that 250 on the call. And I'm not using the 247.50. I'm going to just use the 245 contract. NVIDIA, I still got 130 and 125. You could use like 127.50. I would leave 125 or 127.50 for the call, but I would leave the 130, and it'll be a little less money, a little further out of the money. All right, SPX. I need to open this real quick. SPX is, I changed it to SPY. All right, SPX. I don't give out SPY. I can do in my head. Okay, here we go. 55.40. So if I've got 55.40 on the put, 55.40, where is it? 55. Okay, 55.40 becomes 55.45 on the call. And then the SPY itself is now, it's come down. I had 550, I don't know how that high. 552 is you can be looking at a 552 to a 553 contract, because 552 is just in the money, and then a 551 on the put. So I'm going to say go a little further out and do a 553 and a 551 on the put. And there's your contracts. So if you're not in a contract right now, you're looking to get into a contract, these are the ones you might be looking at. All right. And I told you that Tesla would come back down. It is. We got a little bit more out of AMD, went up to 21. I'm just going to make it 25 is resistance. 170.25, and the rest I'm going to leave the same. Okay, let's leave that. To show you real quick, there's what we're looking at. So if I got 525, should be 526. Then next I bring this to 525. We're already past that, so it can't be, can it? So that's changed on the top. That brings us down to 523. 523. And that's 524 on the top. But I'm going to leave it for right now. 524. Leave the $2 on Meta. Here, it seemed to work out perfectly. We got 160, 168. Let's just say 50. All right. 168.50. And here, we're going to have 169. 169.50. We'll leave the dollar in there. All right. And bingo. That's going to be tight, but that's we're going to leave it there. This one here, we're going to bring it to where we're at with support right now at 224. So let's open this up. Give us the 224. There you go. That brings our top on Apple at 225, which we never really hit. So we're going to leave. I had 225 anyway. So let's just make it 224.85, which was the high of the day right there. All right. That takes care of them. You can see this pulled down. I would have said the line. That would have been my alert. Would have been 551.50, which it just hit. So 551.50. I like 45. Let's use that. Right there. And it's still even going. Look at that. Right at the bottom of that. You like, I get to read it. Very hard to read. 551. Can't see it. Go further in. I can't see it. 551.30. 551.25. That's going to be 551.25 at this moment is going to be your support. 551.25. 552.25. Actually, it's 552. Let's say 552. 75 cents for SPY. There you go. Perfect. Lines up perfectly with the 13 exponential. Okay. So there you go. Perfect in there. Here, let's say again, you got 126 is going to be right now. We got 126.50 support. 126 is going to be your number. So for right now, I'm going to leave it at the 126. What do we got here? We're going to bring this down to 127. There's your dollar. It's probably a little higher, but that leaves it by the 13 exponential. Let's see. I don't know if I want to make this any bigger. There you go. I don't want to confuse anything here. And Tesla's been all over the place today. Look at this thing. I told you this morning it was going to go up and then come straight down because of what I saw here. And I was totally correct. Even went further. I missed the play. And then I tried to grab one and I lost $15. Not a big deal. Right now, we're going into lower channels. All right. So we got 645 and let's say 70 cents there. 245.70 and 245. Have to be higher. 45. Let's just leave this at 248 for right now. It's probably too high. Oh, it's perfect. 248. This will be 247. $246.75. I'll leave the $1.25. There we go. Right there. Esther is all over the place. See if you can try to predict this thing. Very difficult. Very difficult. Because it's the way it's forming. Eventually, if it comes down, it goes up. It comes down. I think we end up down. I do. I think eventually later Friday we end up down if you do a put eventually. So if we can nail it to a channel, it's going to be a good bet. The SPY, one more of these things, and you'll have a head and shoulders. I don't always count head and shoulders with the SPY because of the way it is, but you don't know. Somebody's trying to be creative to create one. I don't know if that's even possible. I guess anything's really possible. Let me just check real quick our delay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, finger up on 5 seconds and 9:30. 5 seconds. Okay, we're good. Let me start my banana. I did have a piece of cantaloupe this morning at about 6:30 in the morning. I cut a piece of cantaloupe. Look at this. SPY's going up. Tesla's going down. Tesla dances to its own tune. Let me check my contracts in case I want to do another one. All right, 220 is fine. 216. I'm still looking at the 250 call. 250 call on Tesla, and I'm looking at a 245 put. They're both in the $2 range, so it's still safe. You got to be careful with contracts like this. You may have to go closer in the money when you get closer to the end of the day because you will run out of theta. You could get pushed out, so you got to be very careful. Right now, we're still good. It's only 10:14 in the morning. I only had one bite of the banana, you know? There's that too. Don't think Tesla's going to come back down. The news wasn't good for Tesla. Let's see this. 948. Shares are trading higher on continued strength following the company's delivery report. It was also reported that the state-owned firms in Shanghai have purchased the Model Y. That's good news. That's why it went up a little. That was at 948. This is 10:15. So 948 would be 10, right about. Yeah, that's why it went up right there. 948. Boom. The news came right here. It went up, came down quick, and then went straight up. And that was good news. So now we're at good news from before. China hints at targets in EV tariff battle. That's not good. That's just going to bring the prices up of the cars coming into here. Wait till Trump gets in. It's time to spank China again. I think they like it. All right, this is no longer the ultimate target because we've already hit it. It's already hit. As I said on Friday, it was hit. But again, I'll leave it there. Or not. But right now, we have a target of probably 250. So let's see. Let's just change it to 250 for now. Get the end of week. It's 250, but I don't think we're going to hit that anymore today. 250. Let's bring it down. The 255 that I had put in there was hit. Isn't that perfect? Look at that. But again, I don't think we're above the VWAP. We're right at the VWAP right now. So I think we're going to go down. I think you'll see people taking some profits, and that will go away. Take SPX off of there. That only looking to do a good put if I can get in one. Right now, I'm not doing anything. 7, 9. Oh, I'm so tired. All right, vitamins. Let's take a few vitamins. Five down. I just took my balance of nature. Actually, I do take them. All right. And what did I tell you? Tesla was going to go down. I should have been in that put, and I wasn't. And there it is. Told you it was going to go down. Look at that. So we got a almost double bottom right there. Triple bottom. What are we leaving this at? 246 right now. It may go back up a little bit, but eventually I think we're coming down. I think there's a lot of room. So you go in, it might go up for a while, and you're going to get scared, and you're going to go out, you're going to lose your money. But if you stay in long enough, I think it's coming back down. I could be wrong, but I'm going to see some profit taken here. Well, it was really up there, wasn't it? That line was up here, 255. It was hit at 4 in the morning. 4 in the morning. There it is, 253.78. Tesla's getting back to new numbers, old numbers where it used to be at 295. Okay. Quick look. Meta still in the channel, came below in the channel, came below in the channel. This one here, Apple. Apple's been going up and up and up. New high of the day. I don't know where the high of the year is. I have to look it up. I don't know if I have it open on top. I doubt it. Let me just see. I can open it just by hitting my number here. We've got a 52-week high of 225. That's today. 225.08. Oh, wait a second. That can't be. That can't be. Wait a second. What the heck's going on here? Oh, yeah. 225.08. That was the high today. It was a 52-week high. So it's still going up. We could see greater highs. I think Apple's a good buy long term right now. It's been steadily climbing and climbing and climbing. So for those of you looking to make some money, I think Apple's a good place to park it. I don't know why, but it is. Apple, Adobe, Qualcomm, Fortnite, Mega, Epic, G. What do we got? 10:20 in the morning. Markets. I'll check that in a second. Pull up my FinViz, and it tells me now that the market's green. We have the Dow's down 81 points, but the Nasdaq's up 82 points, 81 points. All what the Nasdaq and Dow, they're the opposites. Okay, Dow is down, Nasdaq's up, S&Ps are up. We got Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Lilly, AMD on the number one out of all of them. For Google and Meta, all doing really well. I got to bring this up. You got to take a look at this. It's a really good looking chart. Sweet. Let's see if I bring this up here. I can do this and spin this. I'm seeing little bugs that aren't there. Okay, that's when I know I'm overtightened. I'm hallucinating. Flashbacks from the 60s. I get them once in a while. They're cool. All right, so if you look here, get off there. Get off my screen. There we go. You can take a look right there. So you can see what's really Meta. Meta's really up there. You can't see some of them. They disappear. Let's look at the bottom one. Go back. You'll see what I'm talking about. They move. You see? Google Meta now on the bottom. So you got your top ones. These are me and my top stocks. Google, Meta, and Microsoft. I don't watch Google, Apple, Oracle, Amazon, Tesla, Lilly. You know, these are all top stocks, and AMD, which I do watch. These are the top stocks that actually, and Nvidia, which is down today. All right, there's your top gainers. Everything I have except for Sissy. I didn't put Sissy in there. No Sissy. Real simple. Just get rid of this one, CNSP, and put in Sissy. SISSI. CC. CC, right? There you go. And it went up there somewhere. Where did it go? Right there. All right. And that's a good company. And then the nanonuclear energy. These are up too, but I don't go past 20%. We'll leave it around here so we can pull it every now and then. And that's what we're looking at here. I leave these here. VVPR I can get rid of. I don't really watch that one daily. Only when it pops up on the scanners. Mara and Riot, because they're Bitcoin, what do you call crypto stocks. I leave them in there. And Tesla. Tesla's down today. And I think it's going to come down even further. I've been right so far, so we'll see what happens. A little closer. I need to go get something real quick. I'm not leaving the room, but I got to get something. Right here, watching you. Don't think you can get away with anything now. Yeah. My back. Some of you know. Back surgery about 10 weeks ago. Tuesday will make 10 weeks. So every now and then I need a little bit more support. I have a really good MSNBC. MSNBC. I'm going to change the TV. There you go. Hurricane barrel lashes Mexico. Better them than us here in South Florida. We're in hurricane season. I'm on the 7th floor. It's unlikely it'll get me. It could lose my electricity. I do have a generator that I haven't gotten started in years. It's a little old. It's a Honda small one. I need to get that thing running just for backup. Just need a little bit of gas in there. See if I need to play with the plug or whatever it is. I always wanted to convert it to propane. Okay. Banana is done. Wow. I'm tired. My wife had to go to the hospital this morning. My wife's just a little older than me. She's 3 months older. She had to go for some radioactive test. That ain't gonna make her any younger. But tonight, she sleeps with her mouth open. I'll see her teeth glowing. Yeah, radioactive. Okay. We had a fight yesterday. We don't fight too often. I can't take anymore. You're gonna leave me now after all 20 years? Were you crazy? Shut up. I didn't say it. She gets nuts sometimes. All right, let's see. 552.25. I'm going to bring this up here to 551.65. It should work out perfectly. That gives us our 60 cents. Bingo, right there. And you can see it's right there on the bottom there. Next step up would be here, about 75. But that's where we are about now. It's approximate. You don't have to be exact. We just want to see where we're sitting right now in the support resistance in the channel. So we know. I don't play breakouts, but if it breaks out a little, then I know it'll pull back down. Okay, unless something great. This is Friday. I don't expect any real terrific news coming out that's going to make this thing jump. Here we can see we went up a little bit over 127. Let's just make it 127.10. See how far it brings it up. And it went a little further. Let's go 15. Puts us right. I'm going to go to 20 and say that's at the VWAP. Right there, right below the VWAP. So if we've got 127.20, then we should have 126.20. There you go. We're going to keep that dollar in there, and that brings it right down there. You see? Very close. Very, you don't have, like I said, you don't have to be exact. Let's see what it looks like. There you go. Some people like it bigger like that, but if I leave it like that, it just makes it move too fast across. Then I have to go to 2 minutes or something like that. All right, you can see I told you it was going to drop, and there it is. There's your drop. Oh, damn. I hate that. And this. Get out of there. Boom. It didn't change it. Okay. Let's see. One more. Boom. And one more. I think it'll be too big. There it is. Let's go -1. Open it up. I told you it's coming down. I just told you. 245.45 is going to be 245, and 45 is going to be my support now. Right there. So we're not there yet. We just tipped it and came back. 245.45 is going to bring 246.70. That's your $1.25 right there. Let's see if we can hold those. But you see what's happening here. If I draw a trend line, we're creating lower highs. Not necessarily, we are creating lower lows, but not that big of a deal, okay? Not that big of a deal. If I was to put in some sort of a trend line from here, right there, and to put it right there, you'll see we are coming down. All right, let's cancel the left. So you can see exactly where I started. Now you'll have a double here. We're gonna have a double down, double step. So if I go from here to here, right? And then I take off cancel my left. No, actually I can leave it. There is another step coming this way, straight down like this. I could put another step in this way, right in front of the 13 exponential. It would look something like this, all right? Then if I did that, what I do is I cancel my left, And for right now, I would cancel my right here. Okay? And that's what it'll look like. So we have a step, then a step down. So like here, if we know this top is, let's edit it, higher number, 247.72, 247.72. Then we take this one, 247, and make that one 72. And then they connect together. Boom. See? So you have a step coming this way and then a step down. And then you can watch, and then we can see which direction it goes. All right. So we always have that other one. We can bring it back, and then what we do here, we'll activate it, and then we can move this slightly as it moves. And once it moves back into the same correspondence, then all I need to do is to extend this to the right, and then I just take this one away. So until that happens, that's the difference. That's your what we call the active steps. You'll only find the active steps with the active trader. I'm the only one who does this. All right, this is something I came up with, and I devised a system, and it's a moving system. Okay, it's not like if I put in Thinkorswim's support and resistance, theirs will be a little bit higher and a little bit lower than mine, purposely, because theirs is a general of an area, of a total area. Mine is more of, it's as it moves, it's moving, okay? And it lets you know where we are. It's not like Deck, he puts in one trend line for the day. Shit, that would make my life easy. I don't have to keep moving them. That's why I don't want to put them all out there. For me, I do it only for you. I don't need them. For me, I can look at it and I can see the whole deal. I really can. All right, Apple's still moving up. Again, we just went 225, we're at 225.45 resistance. And on the bottom, that's going to bring us 224.45. So we went up another 45 cents on Apple. All right, so for those of you watching Apple, that thing's moving up. Everything is actually. AMD just moved up 170.40. Okay, that's going to be your resistance right now, 170.40. That brings your bottom to 169.40. So that just went 90 cents. 169. AMD just went 90 cents, and Meta's still about the same. All right. So there you go. That fixes all those. Let's go back now to, all right, the bottom here. The heck did that? Let me see something real quick. All right. There we go. One caught up. That computer is slower than this computer. I think there's a battery, and I changed it once for the timing. If it's not right, it will slow it down a little. All right, let me do something real quick. Let me take that last eye drop. There's one drop in here. Feel my eyes. I'm tired. Hopefully there's one drop in here. Oh, maybe two. I only need one. Perfect shit. Bullseye. Bullseye, get it? All right. Yeah. Wow. All right. That'll open that eye up anyway. So if the other one falls asleep, I'll have one eye open. Okay. Let me redo. I want to real quick. Boom. All right. I don't even think I lost you. I'm watching the other one. I didn't see the loss yet. Okay. And we looking good. Anybody have any questions? Still waiting for this to come down. I think we're going to see it all of a sudden just come down. I'm not in anything at the moment. I did one trade. I lost 15 cents. Let's leave this at 45. The number one. And I just hit it. Let's see. Do this. Bring this up to 45. Let's bring it up to 50. I'll have to bring the other one up too. Let's see if we can hold it. Going over a little. So it go to 51, 52. Let's do 55. It might just jump or it might be weak. So let's see. 50, 51, that's weakness. pulls back. Let's see what happens. We can get above that on there. Look at this. What a jump. So again, see what happened? I don't need this any longer. I remove that drawing, and then I'll extend this one to the right, and then I will. Somebody did a test, so this might be going up because they did a test up and brought it back down. So let's bring it to where they tested it right there. Bingo. All right. See, we don't need any more. Truthfully, we could be, there will be another step now going up this way. So what would happen is this, watch. We would cancel. You could leave it for now. I'll leave it. I'll just show you the other step. Would be like this. Again, like I said, I only do this for you guys. In my own head, I can see it. And right there. So I would go like that now. And I would cancel my left. See? And then I would cancel the right. And now we're doing just the opposite on the bottoms. So you had to step down, and now we're stepping up. And you'll see if this bar moves up, I have to move it up. If it starts to come back down again, because right now we're right here. Okay, we're not there, we're here. I'm not going to adjust it at the moment. I want to see what it's going to do. All right, but it did bring our resistance up at the same time to a higher number, which is about right there, say 35. So we got 247.35, and let's say even say 30. 247.30. And then it's going to bring this down to 247, 246, 246.05. $1.25 down, right there. All right, and remember to always put this back to here, where you start doing things on here. See, technically, I don't need this line anymore, but I'm going to keep it here because I have a feeling, I have a feeling it's going to. I have a feeling later on we're going to drop down. I could be wrong. It could come all the way back up to the top. It could do just the opposite. There's still a good possibility of that. See, so we hit a bottom, then we started hitting higher lows. We came back, and that's a higher low. All right, but this is the first turnaround here for a higher high. We still got to get there. We're still on a down spiral for the day. Okay, and remember we started from up there, so technically I could put it from right here and activate this, right? And put it right to there, to the high of the day. And that's really what it looks like for the whole day, right there. High of the day is, let's see, Tesla. There we go. Tesla, high of day. We said it before, didn't we? 248.35. So 248.35. Let's see. 248. No, it's 252.37. 252.37. So you take this here, watch 252. There it is, and just drop that to 37. And this way, instead of just trying to place it right on the spot, now it's exactly where it goes. That's your day. Now I could do this. I could take all this away. Let's take this away. Let's remove this drawing. Let's take this one now, activate it, and let me look and see now the low of the day, which was 242. Watch this, 242.47, 242. So then we do this and edit it, and 242.47 is your low of the day, right there. Okay, that's your daily. I only took from a time period. Now you can see the whole day. All right, and then what I usually do for the dailies, I look here and I see how much space from here to here or from here to here. And it looks like I got a little bit more on the bottom. It's very close. Maybe a little bit more. You look at the size of the triangles. Anybody remember the triangles? Like the isosceles triangles, and whichever one's got the biggest is usually the direction it'll end up going down. Just a little something in my own head that I came up with. I don't know if that's 100% true, but it's something to think about. Anyway, let's take this back to there. As long as it moved from the top. I got to start all over again. Let's do that. All right, it's right. That one's good. That one moved. I can't believe we did that. What was it? It was 252.37. Right there. 252. Same thing I did before. 37. And boom. Right on it. Okay, so there's your daily. There you go. Much easier to look at it this way. All right. Make sense? So you see what I did before, all right, where I put me, because you could do, just like you could do a Fibonacci, you could do a Fibonacci for your full day, or you could do a Fibonacci for a time period. Now, I don't do, you actually could use Fibonacci because Tesla has been at these prices in history past. But like with Nvidia, it was hard to use Fibonacci while it was going up because it had no history. We were hitting new highs that were never hit before. So there was no history for that. There's no reason to use Fibonacci. So people who were and say, "Oh, I can predict what's going on," that's bullshit. You're not predicting anything. Okay, that's just a bunch of crap, and you want people to think you're really smart. You know what? Anybody can learn how to do Fibonacci. It's not that. And let me tell you what, Fibonacci helped me in predicting where stocks were going to go. If they went up, they would hit these certain places. If they came down, these are the areas that they would hit. So Fibonacci was a great thing. One day we will do a lesson on Fibonacci, probably during the summer when it's a little slower, because the summers will be slow. And it's a good time for teaching lessons on things that you might want to know, but you're not really sure. And if you have Thinkorswim right in here, you can go in here, let's say, and that's Fibonacci right there. So the minute I do that, what I would do is I have to take my whole day, and I would go from the high of the day, let's say, right about there. All right. And then I bring it down to my low of my day, right there. All right. And I can take these numbers here and I can look them up. So if I go into NVIDIA right now, let's see if I can find it. NVIDIA, here it is. So NVIDIA tells me now, watch this. It'll change everything too. NVIDIA tells me that the day's range is 128.85. So if I take the here, see, it says, well, 80, I have 87. So that's pretty close. But I can just change that to a 5. It'll change everything. All right, and say, okay. And then on the bottom, I can go, let's see, where is it? 125.68. And I was 2 cents off, but the 2 cents was in both directions. It would have worked. 125.68, open, close. And then, of course, I can do this. I can extend to the left. There you go. And this way it's easier to see. It's off of here. And this is my Fibonacci. And what this tells me, now I went from the top to the bottom. So this is really more for going long. If I want to short stock, I'll go from the bottom up. And that would be my 100% on the bottom. A lot of people don't realize that there's a top and the bottom in Fibonacci. So right now it tells me we're in a channel. We're at a 50, 60. The best place to buy would have been in here in a 23. So you see 23 to 30 in there. If you had bought, that's where you would have made your money. Then you get your pullback. Now the question is, if this goes up, this will be the next steps up. Okay, if it comes down, this shows you the steps. So if this comes down, the next one down is 126.50, then 125.68, and then if it breaks down below that. And that's pretty much how Fibonacci can work. All right, and you'll be able to predict these things and see the percentages of where you want to be right now. So if you want to short this stock, if you want to short it, you'll do just the opposite. Okay, there's your 0. You want this to be 100, but can it work? Absolutely. It'll just change these numbers around. See, 125.68, this is 128.85. I don't know. Let's see what would happen. 25.68. Let's do it. Let's remove it. 125.68. Start on the bottom. 125. Let's see. There we go. Moved. 125. Bingo. And then I'm going to go up to the top. And it was what? 120. Should have left that open. NVIDIA, come on. Come on. Can't find it. I'm doing a lesson anyway. All right. Here we go. It was 128.85. So 128.85. Bing, 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 bing. 128.85. All right, let's just do that and do this one. Just change it. 128.85. Okay, so now your 100% on the bottom. This is for shorting the stocks. So if you're going to buy, you want to be in the 23. You can be here. This would be great too. Make more money. But from the 23 to the 35, if you had bought in this area here, look how much money you would have made. Okay. And when it comes back up, now you're in here. You could still buy in this area here. See how much money. That's what you want to do. Same thing here. It worked every time. So it shows you in the Fibonacci, if it goes down, where it might go to, where the next step is. Once you break through, then we know it could go to here. You see, and that's what it did a few times. It dropped to here, it came back up, went down. It came back up, it dropped to that point. Those became support and resistance lines. All right, does that make sense to you guys? So you can always go back on the tape and you can remove and you can go check that back again. All right. So I just wanted to give you a little idea on how Fibonacci works from top to bottom. You already have it. It's a program that you have. Okay. Now we can see here. Let's go back into here for a second. Let me change this back out to the hand. Always remember to put the hand back. All right. Let's activate this, and you'll see this went up a little bit. We're going to put it to the top there. And so you can see we're pushing up. So who's taking charge right now? The bulls were. And here's the VWAP. So as long as we're above the VWAP, the bulls are in charge. All right. Once it falls below this white line, which is the VWAP, the bears are in charge. All right. And below the 13 exponential. So right now we're getting weak again. But you see what's happening from here to here. And that's why I brought it more from a date, from a now period instead of this whole day. So if I take this now and I activate this, and that's why I'd rather have it from where it's happening now in this period here. So right around there. And it does not have to be exact. Didn't go far enough, but let's see. Activate. That's the trend line. Right there. Okay. Let's get rid of this for right now. Will we hit that target of 250? Very possible. But right now, you can see in this now point, and if I was to change the more now, I can leave this. I would just change it from here to here. I would leave it in front of the white, like this. I'll show you. Which means we're starting to push up a little, which we did. Right over there. And then you just get rid of your left, cancel your left extension, and I would get rid of this right extension, and you would have this right now, boom, to here. It's starting to push up a little bit further, but it's not really. In essence, it's still coming down. We still have lower lows. All right, you understand that? So I'm going to leave it more for not the now, but a little bit wider. All right, you can see where we're going, and this gives us more of a whole. Right now, we're using the VWAP. All right, our resistance is higher. I didn't change it. So our resistance, that's really our support, where resistance is. You can see where old resistance now became support. And then we're going to push this one here to about right there. If it should work out pretty much. Let's say this is 15. Then that top should be 248.40. Let's see what we got. 240. See, we're a little too high. 248 and 40 cents. And what are we at there? That's perfect. Boom. And look where it landed. Right on the top of that there. You see? So that $1.25 works. And that's what we'll look at right now for Tesla. Here, we're in the middle of the channel and the SPY starting to run. And Meta, let's see. Wow, look at AMD. AMD is running with the SPY. So AMD might be pulling the SPY up at this point. So to give you an idea of that, take a look. While we're talking, let's move this over here. You can see, look at this. We went to 140, 171, and we'll just bring it to 45. Still moving up. AMD. I didn't see any news. No, actually, 543 this morning. There's no news on it at all. So what does that tell you? It's getting pumped up somehow. I don't know what it's sympathizing with. What's this at? This is a little bit of a pullback here. Let's put this at 25. It's coming down a little bit, 25. And then we'll bring this to 25. There you go. Like that. Okay. I don't know what we're doing there. Look at that SPY go. And that probably brings our support to about the VWAP, which is good. Which means now the bulls are, gotta be a little higher. The bulls are in charge. 550, 52, 16, 15, 552. Let's make this 70. We're gonna make this 10. That puts it right around the VWAP, or right above it. There you go. There you go. There's your channels. Now you can see where you're at in the channel. And that's the important thing, is to know where you're at all the time within a channel. All right. Because like we're in the middle of a channel, we don't want, unless you want to gamble. I want to gamble that it's going up, or do I want to gamble that it's going down? Well, you didn't know that. And right now, what we're doing is we're bouncing off the VWAP. If we continue to bounce off the VWAP, that's going to bring resistance down. And then again, it's going to end up pulling this down. So if we don't crack above that VWAP again, and it doesn't look like we're going to, we've been coming down, 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 down. Where are we going to be next? NVIDIA. Yeah, look at Tesla. Tesla's moving up. They're all different. They're independent of each other at times. They don't always just follow the SPY. There are things that'll follow the SPY. We know we got QQQ and TQQQ and SQQQ. Some follow, and some do just the opposite. Just like we got SPX, just like we have puts and calls. If somebody doesn't want to do options, they can do stocks. If they can't afford the SPY, then that's when they do SQQ, TQQQ, and they're much cheaper. I used to trade them. Me and Adrian used to trade them all the time. Adrian for money. We used to get on the phone together, just put them flat on the table, and we talk, and we would just trade together. Okay, I've said a lot. Did anybody learn anything from all that? And look at this. Are we going to hit that 250 target I put up there? What do you think? Put this at 45, even 40. Let's say 40. And that's going to bring this to the next $1.25. Maybe that. That's it. 25, 20, 247. This is what? 249. This is 248. Wow, that's quite a bit. 248. 20. Right, but the 13 exponential, I think it's a little lower. Yeah. Let's just put it back to 248. 48, 20. Let's bring it to 15. I want to bring it right to the 13 exponential. 15, and this, I can tell 40. 40 is right. That's right. 25 and 15 is 40. There you go. The only thing we got to change now is this, because you can see the bulls are trying to push this up right to there. I'm looking at the line, not the, I mean, I could do this to here. That's fine. That's usually what I do. Put it right to there, but I can't see it when I do it. All right. And there you go. You got your resistance, you got your support, and we're starting to push back up. I want to see if we'll hit that target. But I think once we hit that target, there's a good chance we're going to start to pull back down again. Again, this is Friday. It's 11 o'clock on a Friday morning. And eventually, I think they'll start to take their profits, right? Wouldn't you? Unless you have some sort of an idea that it's going to continue next week and the SPY is going to go up like it's been doing all along. If you go and you take a look now and you go into, let's say, where's the big chart right there? Open the SPY. Let's open this to, I know we're not on it yet. Let's go to a year. And then let's go to the SPY. Look at this. And let's look what it's been doing. Yeah, look at this, 409. It's been going up, up, slight pullback, up, 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 552. Look at this. That's where we're at now. It just keeps moving up, 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 and up, and up. So what's not to expect? That we're going to get pullbacks, but it's going to continue to march up. So that's why if you're patient and you're not afraid to hold on to it, okay, then eventually you're going to make money on the SPY going up. And that's what people do. They're year speculators. They're not looking for today and tomorrow. They're not really daytime traders. They're long-term traders. We just had a move on Meta up to 528.30, 528.28. All right, that ring just took off. It's like it finally caught up to AMD, which took off earlier. How high on Meta? Wow. Meta, 529.60. 529.70 right now. I'd say even say figure 529.50. I get to 529.50, I would get out if I was going to trade Meta. So if you look at Meta, and I'll pull up Meta for a second. It's another good example. You take Meta, all right, let's say META. Here's Meta all day. You see what it's been doing. Let's take it, and that's on a 3-minute. It's still moving up. Look on a 3-minute. That thing's still moving up. Let's take it back 180 days on a 15-minute. All right. Look what Meta's been doing. I'm waiting for it to settle down. I think you may have to use a year. I don't think you can see it this way. I think we need the year. 360, 1 year, 1 day. Okay. Come on. I think it's above us. Do this. Come on. I'm not saying it. There we go. Oh, that's right, because it's got it's got my resistance lines in it. 527 now. Should be in here somewhere. There we go. All right. I want to see it more. Forget my. I don't know if I can really see Meta like we saw the SPY. Pull even tighter. But you'll see also, it comes up, it pulls back, then it goes up, and each time it goes up, we're trying to get another high. That was just 4.8 2 months ago. But you can see how look see how Meta's been climbing. 274. This thing that's 823. So that's less than a year ago. Look what it's doubled in price. More than doubled. Okay. So we just hit a new high, 531 on 4.9 on, and you can see it comes back down. Now it's starting to move up again. I think we're going to go for a new high. So I think you should keep an eye on Meta. I think Meta is another true. That's why I watch these stocks. Okay. I don't know what to tell you. That's why I watch Meta and Apple and AMD, because they're the fastest out of all these stocks. They're like the fastest growing stocks out. It's a tremendous growth. I wish I was a lot younger than I am, because truthfully, I had a lot of money in my 40s, and I would have been investing in those stocks. But I didn't read the stocks like I read them today. I didn't know how to read charts. I was just guessing and gambling. I was guessing James. Now I have a better chance because I can read them. But I'm not looking for long term. I'm a scalper. Why are you listening to me? I lost $15 today. Let me tell you something. You lose $15, that's a win. I was down hundreds today, but I was patient. But when I saw what happened, when I bought it at $1.82, and it bought me in at $1.92, and I knew what I was looking at. Okay, it was a 10-cent jump from the time it got filled. Saying to myself, you know what? I got to be careful today with them. They suck. They really do. There were times that I love them. There are times I hate them. Ameritrade, Schwab, whatever. I think Schwab is even worse. Right. Me too. Engineer, I got in 2019, but I picked up on it very quickly on how to read charts. I think I was a better trader in 2019. I don't want to say that I am now. I think now. The one thing I've learned now that I didn't have then was patience. By learning to be patient, you can make a lot more money. If you don't learn patience, you're going to lose a lot of money. Stocks go up and stocks go down. If you can read a chart, you know that a clock hits that same number twice a day. Well, it's going to come back down and hit that number again. You got to look at the history. But when you're in options, you don't have the luxury of sometimes holding it that long. And if you take an option, let's say that's that much further out, then it's going to get very expensive. So unless you have a lot of money, you don't mind holding it. But if you don't, then you can't tie up your money that way. Correct? Makes sense? If it makes sense, it will make dollars. I can see I just picked up my cup. I'm going to pick it up again, and I'm looking down there, and I see that 1, 5, 6, 7, right there. Boom! It's coming up pretty quick, which is good. That's my other computer too. So 36, 7, 8, 9. I put my finger up at 40. Let's see what happens. Now I'm on the other computer with the one that has the monitor. There it is, 45. So I'm at 5-second delay. So whatever I say, whatever I do, whatever I alert you, I did it 5 seconds ago. Just remember that. My favorite. Okay, kind of like I got a breath of air. What's going on in TradeCaster? Anything? Let's see. Just well, Deck's not here. It's always me and AK. And what's his name ran out on us? A couple of days now. And Caesar's here. I'm going to open it. I don't even think he's here. I bet she's not here. Maybe he might be still here. Yep, he's still here. I'm still a, what do you call it there? Moderator. See. He's not talking. He doesn't say anything. He's very quiet today. Sometimes with a multi, nobody even said hello to me. See that? I said hello to the room, and not one person gave me a smile. That's it. All right. He's not talking. He's not saying a word. He's just staring, and he's in his freaking undershirt. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. I'm gonna get out of that room. No fun in that room. Okay. I like to check her out. So yeah, I went and checked the room, and 3 people followed me over. You know, you can leave one room open. You can go look at the other one and leave one open. There's the pullback, like I told you on Tesla. I told you what would happen. It will hit. If it doesn't get over, boom, 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 boom. Usually about 10 times. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Boom, pulls back. Now be careful here because you think it might continue to drop, but it may try one more time. Very small, 1, 2, maybe get one more, and we get that full head and shoulders. See what's going to happen. There, let's pull back here, probably go up here. $120.20, $172.20 top for AMD, $172.20. AMD and what do you call it? They're still rocking. $171.20. That leaves $1 for AMD. Okay, that looks good. And what do we got here? That comes down a little further. Let's see. Apple pulls back slightly to the VWAP at 85. Perfect. 223.85. And then so it's finally pulled back a little. 225, let's say 70. Happy day. Very, very. That's why when I lost that $15, I said, you know what? It shouldn't have happened. And the minute I got out, you saw what happened. I got out at 189 or 187. It jumped up to 209. It was fluttering 10, 15 cents at a time. I hit it and missed it again. That's what do you call it? That wasn't me. I should have been a profit. Not a lot, but I should have been in profit. That was them. That was no reason. I hit the button at 197 and I get out at 187. And I'm talking about on the sell. And then next thing I know, it's at 209 within seconds. That's how choppy it was. It was terrible. I said, I'm not getting in there. That's like getting into the ocean that's got, what do you call that? What do you call that wave that pulls you in? What the hell do they call that? I got caught in that one time. I tumbled around under the water. I thought I was going to die. I'm about 18 years old. swale, not a swale. What do you call that? That kind of hide that pulls you under. Come on, Tyson. Where's Pool Boy? Rip current. Thank you. I was just looking it up. Let's see if we can pull you. Hide that will pull you under. Let's see what would have come up. Difference is not to pull you a riptide. See, I would have got it. I had seconds to get it. Yeah, that's right. It's called a riptide. One shot's got it. Riptide, not a rip current, but it is a rip current, but it's a riptide. And if you ever get caught in one, it could be in a certain area. You could be looking at the whole beach from up on a terrace, and you can see 500 feet, and there's a riptide. And on the other sides of these two, both sides of those 500 feet, there's nothing. It's calm. That riptide can be in a specific area. And I used to live on North Miami Beach, on the beach, and 174th Street in the beach. And I got caught in one of those as a kid. I never forgot it because I try. And what you need to do is you have to swim sideways. If you try to swim into it, it'll take you under. So I was a kid. I mean, later on, I learned that you swim sideways. And you have to just be strong because you can, or even swim out to get out of it. Like surfing, you don't surf into the wave. You wait for that wave and you surf away from it. All right. I told you Tesla will go up again. Look, up and down, up and down. But let's see now, compared to where the resistance is, let's see how far we get. You see they're pushing right there. See, we're 249. We're bringing down the resistance. Let's see what's going to happen here. I'll pull it down. It'll probably go over. Let's take it down 40 cents to 249 right there. That means we got to take this down to 240. Oh, it is 247.75. It's correct. Look at that. The top was wrong. Now it's correct. And look at that. Works. There's your 247.75. There's your 249. There's your $1.25. Look at what happened. Yeah, it's perfect. But it's coming back down lower. Exactly the way I called it. I mean, I should play it. I should trade it. But you don't know when it's just going to jump really quick and go all the ways up, or it's going to drop really hard and fast. Okay? If it goes up really hard and quick at this moment, you would get scared and you'd probably get out. But if you didn't have a stop loss, you might be better off just waiting because eventually it might come all the way down. But that's an if or maybe. You can't make money on ifs and maybes. You can lose your ass. Then you're gambling. So when it comes to stock trading, the winners stick to the plan. The losers gamble. They win big one day and then they lose twice as much the next day. That's gambling. I've done it. Listen, we start working off our emotions when we do that. We cannot do that. Cannot work off emotions when it comes to stock trading. And if you're new, I guarantee, if you've got less than a year, I guarantee of stock trading, doing day trading, that you got all those emotions, you got that build up. You win a big one, you can't believe it, you're ecstatic. But when you lose, you start going down a couple of $100, 500, and then you see $1,000 disappear out of your account. You got like anxiety. All right. See, here's the push. Back up. Where's our top? Right there. Where's my top? We're at a double top right now, 249.60. All right. Going back up. See? But will we get past that top? That's what we want to see. So we came from 45 back up to 60 now. All right. So actually went another 15 cents further than we actually were before. We were at 45. I think it's at 45. What are we at now? 40, 45. Yeah, there it is. 48, 53. I put it at 60. It touched for a second. And you can see right now the bulls are starting to take charge. Now, the only thing I'm going to do, I remember I told you I did it for more of a now. Now I have no choice because it's going to be a parallel line and I won't need it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it now to my day. Do it this way. It's not touching it, but it's close enough. It's just got to give you the general idea, all right, of where we're at. And you see right now, look when I put this right in the middle. There's less on the bottom triangle than there is in the top, which means we're still pushing up. I'm telling you, it works. It works. If you set up your trend lines properly or close enough, it doesn't have to be exact, you'll see. There's less on the bottom in the triangle than there is in the top now. You see it? You see that triangle that I'm talking about? See the line right here? There's less here than there is here on the top. And see what it's doing? It's pushing up. And it's just another thing I found, and there's my target. You see? We asked earlier, will it hit that target? And I told you, you're going to be careful for that quick jump up. All right? So right now, where's our new target? 252. 252 target. All right? But right now, we're going to put 250.50 as our immediate target. 250.50. I always like to say 45 for a reason. So when it doesn't make that 50, actually it already made the 250.50. That was the number, was 250.50. You see it? That was where it hit to, was 250.50. Boom, right there. Would have been it would have been perfect. So the next one, like I said, from there we would have gone to 75, but we're going to go to 251. We'll go to 251, and that will be our next target. Whether it's going to get there or not, I'm not saying it is, but you know what? With patience, eventually it will, because Tesla over time is going to be back up to $300. The last time it went to 295, remember it split. It came all the way down to 111. It made to 295 and dropped all the way back down again. So you got to be careful. Tesla, you just never know, because it's news driven. It really is news driven. I'm not saying there's no sympathy plays to other plays. There is, like anything that's in the actual EV line. I think my wife's on. I hear something inside. Edit this to 250. Let's see, 250.50. Right now is the resistance right there. Look at it. Just look. It's got a slight pullback, but I think it's going to go. 250.50 is going to give me 250.50 will give me 25, 250, 248, 248, right there. 248.25, right? 250 is 249. It's 249.20. Wait a second. 250.50 is 249.25. I'm wrong here. Yeah, I'm glad you were out too. 49.25. Bingo. There you go. 13 exponential. See that? You see how they see these? They see the 13. So I always say, sometimes we'll wait till it catches up. But 13 exponential. Look at the SPY. So I think Tesla moved the SPY a little bit. Let's take a quick look at. Let's put this back on just where it's at. Is 553. All right, and that's going to bring this to 552 and 40 cents. There's your 60 cents right there. All right, now let's take a quick look at FinViz and see what we're doing. And as you can see, just refresh it to be sure. Look at the bottom now. Meta and Google, your two big stars of the day, and AMD. AMD, Google, and Meta. We watched 2 out of the 3, so maybe I should stop watching Google, right? I wake up this morning, my phone won't work. Google, it's not working. I couldn't get it to work. I couldn't get my phone to work with Google. So as you can see, it takes time. I got an old phone. I got to get a new one. So you can see we got a lot of green. Still got NVIDIA still pulling everything back, but we're on a green day. What happens now? Give me 1 second. I don't know yet. I'm almost done here. What time's the market closed today? It's open all day or what? I'm not going to be here all day. My wife's back. I want to talk to her. I'd like to make no, just the three of us now. Is he actually here? Is he actually here? Yes, he is. Okay. I don't want to leave you guys with nobody. So has it been pretty interesting the way it's done here, a little bit differently, let's say, than a lot of the other people, the way they do things. If you're new here and you're seeing something different than you've seen before, we watch more. You know, the Spy's been really going today too. I mean, you could be making money with SPX. I should be looking at SPX right now. Why is this thing still behind? Amazing. Okay, now it's back. Let me see what I got here as far as my contracts. All right, SPX. Wow, that's the wrong contract at this point. This is a 55.45. 55.45. Let me look on the top. Position 50. I got the wrong. SPX. I'm going to do it from the top. 55.55. Wow, big difference. 55.55 call. 55.55. Come on, there you go. It's 427, and this should be. I'm still on 55.35. It should be 55.50. A little rich. 55.55, 55.60. I think I'm going to take it to a 55.60. It's going to be a little less on the delta, but I don't want to get caught up, especially at this time. It's actually a little further in the money. You can more get caught up, but I don't want it moving that quick on me. If I decide to jump in SPX, and this one's 55.35, I'm going to leave that on that one too. Okay, charts. Wow, look at Meta. Engineer, are you still on Meta? Are you in Meta? That was the one. Damn, there it goes. 533 is the number. Here it goes, 533. All right, this is amazing. This is totally amazing. 532.95. Unbelievable. 532.95. This thing just took off. I sold early. Oh, at least you made 180, but look what you would have made. Wow. Wow. It's still going. I told you. Look at the charts for Meta. I even brought it up and showed you guys. Meta has been moving, really moving. Nice pullback right now on AMD. Be careful. Markets are going to pull back. I'm going to take these lines off of here because I don't want to do any more with them. So I'm going to remove the trend lines. I only do them for you guys, really. My target is 251. It's just the next number, but we're back. I'm going to remove that. I already hit my targets. I left the other one from last week, and we hit it. Like I said, you'll wake up, you'll see. We come back, and it'll be hit, and it did. So if you'd listened to me, you would have made some money. Let's see. We're going to put this here at about 65. Let's see. Let's go 75. 248. 248.75. We're pulling back a little. 248. That brings us down to 250. Just pull back 50 cents. Bingo. Okay. That's really about it. I don't think I'm going to chase it today. Took my click marks off of there. That's the man. I'm just afraid. It's not that I'm afraid of trade. And I'm glad to know I got some money in there. What I'm afraid of is Schwab. And that's it. I'm going to get rid of my FinViz. I'm afraid of Schwab. It's done me wrong twice. What's going on here? Hold on. Quick. There you go. Let's turn one of these off because this is all wrong. Bring it to the lobby. I hope it doesn't drop me. Lobby. Perfect. Okay. All right, now we're exactly where we need to be. My camera's clear. Just don't know how long. Let's say 32. Let's see what we got going here. 5 seconds. I don't know why you can't get that 5 seconds earlier. See, right now I'd be gambling. I'd be in the middle here. That's gambling. Middle here, gambling. Here on the top. So either we're going to get a pullback or it's going to continue going. I think it's going to continue going. And the reason I say that is because look at Meta. Look at this dog. Look, only one little pullback and it was very little. Meta is going to 533.75 first. Let's see what we got here. 533. There we go. What did I just tell you? 533.75. I just called it. 75. 533.75. Bingo. Be up there. And in here is 533. It's 5. Look at that. I'm gone up $4 already. 533. Let's leave it at 75 cents for a second. And that puts it there. That's 75 cents. Is that right? Yeah. That's 75 and that's 533. That's only 75 cents. I'm on Tesla call. 285 call. Yeah, but if you just took it, you took it in the middle of a channel. So all I'm saying to you is, you don't buy when you're in the middle of a channel. You buy when you're towards the bottom of a channel or towards the top of a channel. Look at this thing. Look at this thing go. Wow. And Meta too. Meta just ran another $1. Meta just ran from 70 to 66. It's unbelievable. Hold on. 534. And let's go now 75 again. So this just ran $1 on the spot. Almost. A little less. Remember, we put it 533.75, 534.6 just ran. And the same thing for boy, oh boy, Meta was the money. Meta today, big money. 534.66, so that's when I was on. And it threw me. 533.14. And we're at 5. Yeah, that's good. I just have to make this one up a little higher. Nobody told me I was on the wrong one. I got it right. Got paid this morning. Oh, excellent. Okay, good. Right here, Tesla's on the bottom. You see, we're on the bottom. Now you have to say to yourself, here's the 1, 2, 3, lower shoulder. It should come back up now. You have a Head and Shoulders in here, right there. There's a Head and Shoulders. Small, medium, another head. It went up, came down. It could come down a little further. If not, I'm waiting for that first green to see. Second green going forward, but I don't think I'm going to go for it today. My head is not 100%. And if I trade, I like to trade better when I'm not talking to the room. I'm not saying I wouldn't have lost the $15. I might have waited a little longer. But I did hit it at 180, whatever it was, 182, and it put me in at 192. And when I got out, I hit it at 197, and it took me out at 189. And that's I shouldn't have lost today. There's no way. I should have made a couple of dollars, not a lot, under $100, but I should have made money today. And the fact is that that was Schwab. They screwed me. I know what I see, and it never happened that way. When I used to hit it with Ameritrade, and I hit it at 220, even though it was moving, I got that 220. You know what I mean? It might have taken time before it filled, but I ended up getting my price because I hit that limit order. I'm doing limit orders. There's no reason that I should be putting in for a limit order and getting a different price on my limit order, and that's what happened twice, and that's why I haven't traded again. It's because they're messed up. They're messed up. I hate this switch over. I do. I've lost money since I've started with Schwab. Literally down. I was up almost 14,000. I'm down about $6,000. This is ridiculous. Okay. Okay. See, I told you that last shoulder is going to come down. How far? A little further. Let's see. We're still moving up. Boom, boom, boom. It should start to go up again. But I'm not running for it. 11:23. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I should keep an eye on the room. I can't even see. You guys don't know to put the word. If I lose you, you have to put the word chart up. CHART. This way, at least I can see it. I can see the chat room, but I don't always see the chart because I put things over the chart. I know it's amazing. 535.67. 535. Yeah, it's coming back down. That's all right. Nothing goes straight up, but Meta's not done. But remember, this is Friday. I don't even have my Meta contract set up. Now I'll go put Meta contracts in there. Let's see. I don't think I have Meta. Let me see. Number one is the SPY. Let's see. Number one is the SPY. All right. Two is Apple. So I went to Apple. And five is SPX. And seven is Tesla. And nine is NVIDIA. Say I should take the SPY out of there. So let's go back to number three. And that would be a put. Yep. And let's put it for, let's see what I got here. I'm going to change it. 2407. And 07 today is 05. 05. I'm going to go put this instead of Apple. Oh, I'm taking Apple out of here. So I go dot, and then it would be META. Dot, 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 dot. Okay, so I got Meta 240705, and the price would be 5. Let's see, for a put would be, let's say 525. Let's see what that comes up. $6.60. It's too cheap. 530 is $1.65. Let's go 535. It's got to be really in the money. $4. There you go. So I just wrote a contract for a put on Meta, and I take the same thing now, and I'm going to go to that was number 3. Number 2 would be a call. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go, let's take this out. Dot META 240705. And this is going to be a call. And that would have to be about a 520, also a 530. Let's see what comes up. 5, here we go. 535, let's say. Meta. There you go. There's a call. Number 2. I lost this one. So let's see. This would be number 2. So I'm setting up my Meta contracts, and this would be number 3. So now I've got Meta, and I'll show you what I did. I wrote my own contract. So right now, let's say I go over here, and I go to number 3. So see, it says Meta. Here's the Meta put right there. Boom, boom, boom. Come on. That's a put for Meta. Come on. There it is. There's the put for Meta. There'll be, oh, shoot. Lost it. Come on. Unbelievable. One little move. Yeah. There you go. There's the put for Meta. Right? And if I want the call now, I go to number 2. And number 2, there's your call. 1, 2, and then push this over. See? And there's my see, says see, call, 535 call. Right now that call is going the other way. That means right now I want to be in puts, not calls. Because it's, well, maybe it's going to come back up now. So I'd be in the call. So if I want, and you'll see, this is automatically set up for daytime auto send 5 contracts, single contract. Okay. So right now, all I got to do is hit that button. Right now, buy at 245. But you see, I'd be down what? 17 cents. Oh, there we go. Leveled out. 6 cents. So if I hit this here at the buy at 246, let's see what happened. There we go, 250, but I'm still down. 246. Come on, 246. Go. Technically, I'm not in, but I would have been in. 246. And see, I'm losing. 244. Watch it run. It's going to run real quick. Go. 242, 250. Up, up. Oh, I'm down big time. 35. Look at this, how jumpy this is. 21. Scaring. This is, you know what they're doing? Shaking the trees. Shaking the trees. Who are they going to get out? Who's going to run? Right now, I'd be down what? I said 246. I'd be down, there it goes, 33. So I'm down 13 cents. Now I'm down 15 cents. That's $75. Now I'm down about 100. Now I'm down 26 cents. Look how jumpy. Look at this thing go. It doesn't even look like it's moving. Look at the contract. It doesn't look like it's moving here. I have to look at Meta itself. On the top, it looks almost identical. It looks almost identical to what we're looking at. So on the 1 minute, it's not moving. Now I'd be down. I'd have to get out. If I was in, I'd be down 30 cents. I'd down 40 cents. That would have cost me 40 cents times 500 is $200. So I'm being patient. I'm still holding. I didn't get out yet. Technically, I'm still holding. Let's see what happens. How many people here think that this is going to come back up past that too? Now, what I could do, I could buy another, but only now. I would have bought it when it hit 210. I would have bought another 500. So that would have taken the 10 and 46 is 56. It would have made it 27. Now I'd be up. And there it is. I'm up. I waited and I'm up. See, I bought it 240. Look at that. Look at this. It's going to go right now. Patience. You got to learn patience. That was a really good, too bad I lost about 5 people, didn't realize it. But you see what happened? But I would have bought at 210. I would have bought at 210, 532, 533.90 right now. What are you saying, Meta 532.60? I don't understand. I bought it technically at 246. I didn't hypothetically, and it went down since then. I'm waiting for it to jump up. All of a sudden, look what happened to Meta. It's on the bottom, near the support. If you look real quick, if you look in here, it's near that support here. So when I bought it, I thought it was going to go back up, and it still might. Where's that? Where's my Meta? I went to the wrong one. What, baby girl? I'm busy. All right. 32.60. What are you talking about? 532.60? We're at 533 now. You mean down? Down to. It could, but why will it? You have to look at the rest of the market. Like right now, the market's up, Meta's up. Well, actually, the Dow is down, but the S&Ps are up and the NASDAQ is up. So we just have to wait and see. Let's wait and see. Come on, Meta. So right now, I'd be down. See, I'm still holding. Technically, I'd still be holding. Oh, look at the drop. Boom, boom. See, she's right. People are buying Tesla puts July 9th. Not me. Yeah, well, I don't buy. Why the 19th? Why wouldn't they be buying the 12th? Why wouldn't they buy the 12th? And that would have killed me right there, and I would have been out. So they scare you out right here because you're losing your ass, and Theta's kicking in, and it's pulling back. And it was the wrong call. It was the wrong call. But technically, I said technically. I didn't buy it anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's bring this back to, I would have lost. Let's unlink it and then put this back to, what do we keep in here? NVIDIA. Because I keep the other one on top. Boom. What's up, sweetie? What's up, baby girl? Mommy's talking on the phone as usual. She's not giving you no time. There we go. So that would have been a losing proposition for me, but I didn't take it because I just don't trust, what do you call it right now? Let's bring this down a little bit to here, to the VWAP. So we're going to make this 127.25, right above the VWAP. 27.25. And then this would be 126.25. There's your dollar. That's perfect. Okay. And Meta, 32. Boy, that would have been a terrible, terrible move. Mike down to 532.60. Let's say, wow. Down below that, 531. Look at that. It just dropped. Actually, I wasn't looking at the chart, and looking at the chart, there was no reason I would have bought going long anyway. I would have bought going down. I wasn't even looking. That's why I said hypothetically. But looking at the chart, it was already coming down, and I didn't realize that. Because I didn't look at the chart, I just looked at the other one. 531.90. We should hold around there. 531. It could go down to 530. Meta might go. Look what you did. I'm taking that off because you know better. You know better. You know what I'm talking about. You've been here too long to put the wrong symbols in. 531.90. Oh. Go ahead. Go behind me. All right? Yeah. Look at the remote. My cat. Gonna go back up. Right to 530. That's what I meant. And let's see. Tesla went up a little bit. That's Apple. I'm not even looking at that. I didn't even realize that 50 EMA is SMA. These are 482. I don't look at the EMA for that, but 482, we're not even anywhere near it. 50, I have no idea what a 50 is. EMA. 531. It's 533. Right there for now. 13 exponential. Okay, let's go back to SPY at the top. Let's see what happens with this. I didn't even realize if I looked at the chart instead of I just jumped in to show you how to write the contract. I said technically, that's why I said hypothetically. If I really believed in it, I would have jumped in, and I could have got out twice. Once with a profit, but it would have been a very bad trade. Thank God I didn't do it. Okay. But here it is, Friday, 11:30. I'm going to go to 12 o'clock and I'm done. Is she here? Where's Mama? Hold on one second. Same line from 12. What? What are you doing? Yeah, you should. Okay. I'm still live. Okay, sorry. All right, what do we got here? 535, 532. I wonder what that that contract looks like now. Hold on. Did I put it back? 360. Woof. That was at what? At $2.46. It's down to 160. Plus, we got to realize this is the end of the day for that contract. It's dying. So it is losing. It's losing time too. So it was a bad contract. I didn't even check to see the other contracts. Okay. Coming back up again. I wouldn't have been that patient. I would have been out long before that. Coffee? I got a strange cat. There's a box. You can't see it, but there's some boxes over here. And at the end, there's a little box that I have some stuff in. And you can't see it. She's in the box. The girl loves boxes. I don't know. But right now, you can see the SPY's on the top, and NVIDIA's on the top, Tesla's on the bottom. This here, look at how choppy this is. Look at that. See, I could have got out right there. Now it's back down here. It's going down low. But you know what? But that would have been a chase, because the truth is, Meta had already gone such a significant amount. Take a look at this. All right. If you put this into a 3-minute, should be able to see a little bit more. See that? All day long. And then all of a sudden, I talk about a hypothetical going long, and boom, comes down all that way. What's going to happen now? That was a big sell-off right there. That was a big sell-off. Not even the shorts getting out. The first one, there's your shorts getting out. The next one there, boom. Okay. It's got real quiet for a second there. I wonder what Deck's doing. He's playing golf today? It's too hot. All these people, 2,500 people parked in this room right now. Nobody's really talking. You short PENF. They met all ATH all-time highs. Wow, that was what's his name said that. Okay. I think I've had it. I had enough. I'm done for the day. I'm burnt. I'm burnt out. Engineer's the only one who'll talk to me. Tyson, you still here? How much money you make today, Tyson? $36 years old. 2 for 2 today with $46. He's going small. All right, that's good. At least you know what? You're getting a system. We're getting it right. And that's the most important thing. That's what you want to do. Learn to become a consistently good trader. By doing that, in the end, you'll make money. That contract, by the way, now, where's that Meta contract? Here it is, Meta. It can't be. Oh, I can't tell which one it was. Oh, that's not Meta. SPY. That's why. Oh, Meta's still dropping. Unbelievable. 531.20. Is that what she said before? You said that, didn't you? Where is that? Oh, 532.60. It all went there and down even more. Look, we're still dropping. 530 is the number. 530 for Meta. Meta is a good put right now. Good put. You should be in a 530 put for Meta. What do I got? 535 is $5. Let's see, 535. See if I have it in here. Trade. Go back to Meta. Meta might be able to make some money on that. Watch, I'll get in now for the real, and the freaking thing will go the other way. 5 is still 27 on the delta. It's $1 on the theta. $1.08, 527. I don't like it. I would use the 530. 530. It'll move too. 530. 530 contract. This is 50. I had 35. I'm going to change it to a 530. There you go. It's $1.75. Yeah, because is that right? 530. Let me just check something. 530. Oh, 535 was in the money. That's why it was moving so quick. I'm going to go back to that one. 535. It's got higher on the theta. 535 is 485 a share. Thing is starting to move too. It's moving quick. Wow. That thing just moved on the contract from $3.80 to $5. Wow, look at it go. Meta to VWAP. Wow, that's a long way to go, isn't it? Yeah, it's a long way to go. It just went 30 cents. This is a 30-cent gap. Minute I opened it, I'm down 30 something cents. But it's moving. Look at it go. The contract's really moving. It just went 65 cents. It's so tempting. We'll see. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get killed. Every time I touch something, it goes the other way. The SPY you're talking about. $35. Oh, I'm getting killed. I have to get out. I got to take the loss. Not a day for me. It's going to come right back too. Oh, I don't trust it. I lost 200 today. There it goes back. I'm telling you, it's going to drop. 535 times 3 equals 516 times 2 divided by 5, 527. Oh, look at that. I knew it. I should have waited 2 more seconds. 2 more seconds, I would have been in profit. I'm telling you, they got my freaking number. There it is. I would have been in profit. Yeah, that's why you have that patience, but it went so low. They shake that tree purposely. Now it's going to drop, and it's going to be at this contract's going to be at. There it goes. Unbelievable. Seconds away. See, sold it out at what? 11:45 and 44 seconds. 3 minutes. But when it's dropping that low, what do? You got to stick to a plan. High will it go? I don't know. 555. 53, 48, 51, 56. There's a 35-cent. Right now, it's in profit. I would have been. I knew it. That's why I tell you, patience is the deal. They shake the trees. You know it's going to come back down. It's already too high as it is. Unbelievable. This isn't fair. I know the right things to do too. All right, it's 12 o'clock, 11:48. I'm leaving at 12. Go talk to my wife. There it goes. There's the drop. There's the drop. I want to take one more shot at this. I know it's going to drop. I know it's coming down. Hmm. What do you think? What do you all think? Where's Meta going? He thinks it's coming to the VWAP. It's moving so slow right now. And AMD's going up. $0.35. 35 cents on the contract. That's not good. Now it's 15 cents. Means it's catching up 25 cents. That's the spread. Means the minute you buy it, you're down. What about SPX? SPX 5560. Let me take a look at that. SPX. Oh, that was wrong. I didn't mean to do that. Wrong place. Put that back. Meta. Okay. I want to look at the trade. There we go. And that's what I want to change. SPX. 460. That's right at the money. That's where I'm at too. That's with a 5560 call on SPX. That thing is 40. Based on the theta, still high, over 4. That's moving. Next pullback. Let's see. Let's put this up to 65. I'm anxious today. 53. If that's 65, actually it has to be 553. Even where it was. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, it's a good thing I was out of there. 435. Wow. This is the scary part. Look at that drop. Look at that. That's what's scary right now. It really is. Look what Meta just did. Hmm. I think I'm going to stay out of trades today. It's too late for me. I can't. I'll take the $200 hit for the day. Call it a day. Sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes it's the best thing you can do. Take the loss. That's two. You hit two, you lose two, and you just walk away. I can always borrow money from engineer. Look at the high. The SPY still moving. 68, another new high. But it's not moving fast or hard anymore. What do we got now for I hate this thing. Meta is still the big winner for today. Wow, straight across the top too. If you look at finviz.com, 35. Now the Dow is up 30, 36, almost 3660, 142.60 on the Nasdaq. The S&Ps are up almost $19. So everything is up across the line. And Meta is in bright, bright green. $10 move in 3 days. Yeah, it is with no news. Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's the call. 30, 53. 440 on that one. 535, 60, 250 on the put. Let's see. Yep. Put 55.50 on SPX for right now on today's contract. Still got time. That's the put contract. Let's see what happens now. How far are we going to pull back? My eyes, I'm blurry. I didn't get enough sleep. 11:54, 6 more minutes. I'm calling it a day for me. Markets are open all day, or is it's not a half a day, is it? Anybody? It's a full day. Ooh, that's some pullback. Come on, engineer, you didn't tell me. You just kept saying SPY's going to keep going forever. All right, got quiet in here. Everybody's just watching the market. Which way will it go? Which way will it go? In the bottle, nobody knows, up or down. Go side to side. Let's see. Want to see that SPY run one more time at 12 o'clock. What do you think, engineer? SPY's going to run right now. Hmm. I don't like the movement I see right now. It's like if you go in with any quantity, they can see exactly what you're doing. They're like watching, they're waiting. That's how I feel. $6.74. That's real tight there. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Next Saturday at 10:30.
Okay. Oh, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, perfect.
Next week I have a doctor. Yeah, pretty sure. Hold on, that's fine, but let me just be sure. 1 second. Okay, folks, I'm back. Sorry. Look at Tesla pull back. Everything's starting to pull back now. I told you Friday, end of the day, sell off. I'm not doing anything. Today is not my day. And you know what? When you don't feel good, and I don't, I only slept 3.5 hours. I have no business trading. I'm not making the best decisions. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia is running by itself. Everything else is pulling back. I have to leave it. I'm $75 away from PDD. So the next trade I do has got to be a really good one. So I'm going to wait till Monday. I'm not going to chase anything today. I'll just take my loss. And next week I'm going at it big time. I am going for the money. That's it. No more fooling around. I want back what I lost. That's it. Plus some. Look at Tesla. Look at Tesla. See how far did it come? Let's say. Let's put this on a 3-minute. Need to see more of it. It can drop quite a bit. This can drop quite a bit. Right there. Back to where it tested this morning. Here. Look at that. Tested right there. 246.45. That was the same place almost as this morning. You look straight across right here. Look at this. Double right there. Boom, boom. 246.45. That was the test this morning. And I told you what was going to happen when it first opened. And that's the one I should have grabbed. Right there. By the time I got to Meta, I was already chasing, and that was stupidity. I know better. I do. I know better. 240. It's just wanting to make something happen. 246, 47, 248. What do we got here? 248. That's perfect. That's what it needs to be. 248. I have it a little lower than it really is, but I'm going to leave it there. I'll be able to see all that. All right. Remember this on a 3-minute right now, which means we're still dropping. Still dropping on Tesla. Now, look at NVIDIA. All of a sudden, news at 11:50 about NVIDIA stock gets downgraded as AMD SSD shares are deemed for tops. So it gets a downgrade and goes up. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Anybody get that? Because I didn't. I didn't get the news. There must be a rumor out there somewhere. All right. Let's see. SPY stopped. It's going down. I think the SPY's going to pull back. What do we got? Meta's not doing anything. And AMD has just hit another new high of 172.50. An incredible stock, AMD. An incredible company. Most people have no idea. That where AMD plays a part in your life. Just look at your computers, your boards, AMD or Intel. Which one you got? Mine says Intel on this one. That one's, I think, AMD. AMD Megatrends. Megatrends. They still call it that? AMD Megatrends. AMD's moving up. Wife just left them all alone. I got the cat. My baby's here with me. My baby's here with me. Got her hands on that remote. Got your hands. Okay. That's okay. You got the remote. It's yours. All right. She loves to put her hands on that remote, right? You love that thing. Yeah, you do. Ooh, your hair feels so pretty. You are so pretty. I tell her how pretty she is all the time. Cat loves me. I love her. Keeping me alive. My wife. I could have run out today with her. I didn't. 12:04 and I'm still here. I don't feel like going anywhere. I need to lay down. It's the problem. I'm tired. 65. I don't think I'm going to chase it. There's times if you chase it, you just get so much more trouble, you know? It's way too choppy today. This is a very choppy day. Well, that's it. I guess you're all going to have to go over to 8K's room, huh? Is he still here? I bet he's gone. Lunchtime. He's gone. He's got to go eat. Feed the dogs. Yep, he's gone. Done. He's done. Deck's not here. Where is Deck anyway? Anybody know? Was he here at all today? I mean, did he stop in the morning, say hello? Because I told you I got up late. You see 7-4. 7-4. No, he never. 7-5. Good morning. 8:20 this morning. I have put up the stream for you. Be no live commentary. I will not be trading on Friday with low volume. Holiday as well. Always need to email, deck me. Deck me. Email me. It's funny. Deck me. Damn. Damn. Okay. So Deck's not there. Nobody's there. You guys are going to be on your own. Who wants to jump in and take over? Just open up that stream. Where's Iggy? He's probably golfing with Deck. Look at this. Pull back on Meta. I'm telling you, everything's going to pull back eventually. Just do a put on SPX for about an hour. Sit back and just collect at the end. See if I'm right. Right now, 320. Should make it next week's contract or Monday's contract. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. 5. Today's the 5th. 6, 7, 8. Let's look at the 8 contract. This way, if you get stuck, you can at least hold it. Same price. Wow. Same price. Wow. Look at that big. Here we go. 670. Let's see. 55.65. 55.65 on Monday. Let me just see what it looks like. 55.65 Monday's contract, the 8th. 55.65. 55.65. Oh, that was the call. That's the call. 55.65. That's in the money. No. 65. Right there. That's July 5th. That's today. I want this one. Here we go. 55.65. 55. I knew it was out of the money. Say 7,660. That's perfect. That's what I got. 36 on the. So you could take that contract, or if you think it's going to go down, you could go here at about even 28. Take a 55.35. 55.35 on the put. When I get stuck Monday, take my chances. 55.35. I'm going to put Monday's date. So it's Monday's contract. I don't have to worry about running into trouble. There we go. That one's 5.9. That's perfect. So I got a 55.65 call or a 55.35 put. And that's Monday's contract. Now, let's look at Meta. Meta, next week's contract. See, this is cheap. So let's go 7 and 5. I won't be here next week anyway, but let's make it the 12th. Come on. There we go. But $8. Let's see. Oh, no. Where is it? All right, I'm looking at Meta, next week's contract, next Friday. I'll change the, let's see, 55.08. Okay, come on, open up. Give me the price. Come on. Changed back. Oh no, 07, 08, 24. That's right. 5. What do we got? 5. What's Meta? 5:30. Let's say 5:30. Should open. There we go. Ah, didn't open. Let's rewrite the whole thing. Oh, I just lost the other one. That doesn't make sense. All right, 3 is the call. 3 is the 3 is the put. Sorry. All right, 3. I lost the contracts. I lost them. Hold on. Let's take all products. Bring this to Matt. Do it this way. 12th is Monday. I'm going to take right there. And where's the ask? Right there. I'm going to copy this. That's the call. I'll put that into here. Got it. Sometimes just It's not opening. And then the put is 655. Copy that. I got them backwards. Let's see, what is this? I'm losing all my shots on the screen. They're all disappearing. Ah, got two back. That's the put. And this should be the call. 3, that's why. Number 2 should be the call. Number 2 should be the call. Let's do it one more time. Just take that one. It's too far into the money. Let's do this one. Too far in the. See what the problem was. Got it. Okay, I got the call. I got the put for next week on that one. And then this has got to come back to NVIDIA. There you go. I got them all. They're all next week's contracts, Mondays. I already switched over to Monday's contracts. All right. So 5340 call on Meta. 5340. That's perfect right there. 5340 and a 50. How could that be? A 540. I'm sorry. And a 525. I'm going to go to, let's see. Like, here we go. Pull them up. There we go. I'm going to go to a 520. It's a little less money. 520 put. 540 call. There you go. 540 call. Let's see real quick. 540 is here. That's 35. And I said a 520 is 31. That's perfect. That is perfect. And you can see on the bottom, I lost my $192. Let's see, bring the 5th up. Let's get rid of that. Coming for me. 92. I don't know how that can be. Meta? Huh. 92. All right, let's get rid of that. There we go. Tesla. The Tesla got wild. Let's bring this to a 2-minute. Let's bring this to a 2-minute. Still here. I guess I'm the only one. Hope you guys are still here because I can't see you. Let me see if it's still here. No, I lost you. Sorry about that. Nobody told me. Did somebody write chart? I got knocked out on both. Nobody told me anyway. You got to write chart up there if I lose you. All right? Because I had to change the board where I couldn't see. I was changing all the contracts to Monday's contracts in my where I trade from. So I lost everything. I forgot to change the color code numbers. So now that I changed them, I'm fine. I got SPX and I've got Meta I'm watching. But right now, look at AMD. What a bomb. AMD is still going. Still going. 172.95. We're looking for 175 out of this thing. We are definitely looking to, let's put 173. Wrong one. 173 top. Wow, it's going to hit any second. That is amazing. AMD. Yeah, folks, let's take a quick look. Look at this. Just new highs. Again, new lows. Will come down. I told you, take the Meta and just do the put and hang in it. Eventually, you're gonna capitalize off it. Same thing with SPX. Let's see what that's doing. If I was right, SPX. No, that went back up. So be careful. That one went up for now. Probably because NVIDIA started going up. I think NVIDIA was the only one in the red today. Only one. There's a 2 minutes. This one's a minute. Can't even see it. Where is it? Oh, yeah, 1 minute. Right there. Trade off. Trade off. Everything's coming back. Leave it at 20. Perfect. See, I like the 1 minute. I like to watch it when I'm not in it. $128. 128 on the top for NVIDIA. That's your resistance right now. 128. And this should be 127. Right below the VWAP. $127. Right below the VWAP. And this one here. Good. Get this down a little bit. Let's go back to the 1 minute. Let's bring this to 246. I think we're lower. Let's go to 245.85. 245.85 support. 10. I'm gonna bring this one here to 247.10. Right there. Bingo. There's your $1.25. All right, we're set on all of them. There you go. That wasn't too hard, was it? You still here? You sure are. You waited for me. It's a lot of work, but it's worth it when you're trading and you concentrate like I wasn't, and I was not focused today. That's why I told you. Come on, guys, wake up. Wake up. There's a wake up call. Who's here? Knock, knock. That get your attention? Wake up. Nobody's home. Okay. Guys, I think it's that time. Did you watch all the fireworks last night? I watched all, I don't usually watch CNN because I am a conservative, but I watched it last night and they were doing the fireworks all over the country. The best fireworks and the biggest was in New York, of course, in the harbor. Next one was probably the next biggest one that they were showing. Washington was pretty good. I think was San Francisco or San Diego, one of those off of bars. It was one of the biggest. I guess nobody else watched fireworks. All right. I think I'm going to throw in the towel at this point. 12:18. I've been since 9:14, 10, 12. That's 3 hours straight, no breaks to talk about. And if then nobody has any questions, last call for questions, comments, concerns. If not, let's say any questions, comments, concerns about what we're doing. I am the active trader. This is my world. I'm glad that you guys came into my bedroom today. Join me. Some of you girls hang back a little. Just kidding. Where's your sense of humor? I didn't always look like this, you know. I used to be a child. I just sat back too long and became an adult who still acts like a child. It's not my fault. Okay. No comment. No comment? Well, and goodbye. I'll see you all on Monday. Have a great rest of your day and have a great weekend. Take it easy.